Kohol Yahweh, Bashim Yahawashai, Bashim Rakakadash, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Hawashai, Brakta Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that continue to teach me this truth and whole well. Shalom. So I've been having like a lot of thoughts lately. Been like really gathering my thoughts for the video I want to make. A lot lately. I've been getting vexed by my neighborhood. I live in Brooklyn, and I've pretty much watched this borough completely go to shit during this quote unquote pandemic, right? Which that's what it is. But you could walk around in my neighborhood. There's like glass bottles all over the place. There's overgrowth of the trees. I went to go to the dentist at King's Plaza the other day, and just sitting on the bus. I mean, this entire bus stops that just have weeds growing everywhere. Like the city is not doing anything. But we know through the spirit that this is supposed to happen. This is all biblical prophecy that the cities would lose its mirth physically. As in that the land wouldn't people wouldn't care for it anymore. It would just start to look like a mess. But also spiritually, people in the city are just down bad. They're not the same. They don't have that same New York City pride like they used to. But I wanted to make this video going about the 2/3 and just mostly documenting them. And I'm gonna go off of memory for the most part, because this is something that's always been happening in front of our house. So a couple months ago, right, my mother's sleeping, and she lives, like, our house is kind of like the walls are thin, so like things that are going on outside, we can hear it pretty well. So imagine that, all the cursing and mental retardation that Jake goes through, we hear all of it, man. But that's not the point. The point is, she's sitting out there, she's sitting in her bed, and this guy a couple months ago gets up, well, not a guy, a girl, I mean, she gets up on the fire hydrant, squats down next to the fire hydrant, and pisses like a damn dog. Okay? All right, that's number one. And then a couple months later, actually a few days ago, my mother comes to me, she says, I woke up, man. I didn't sleep too well. And I said, oh, why not? And she said, well, I woke up and then there was this guy peeing on the fire hydrant. And then when I went and said to them, yo, you peeing on the fire hydrant, the guy said, you're not supposed to be up. So this video is mainly going to be about rebuking you 2/3. Just really got that spirit to rebuke you 2/3 and really rebuke myself, because it's very, very sure I need to rebuke myself, because I don't want to be one of those fly-by-night Israelites, man. Those guys that only come by at night. So I'm gonna stop being lazy and make videos earlier. All right, you gotta stop being a lazy bastard. Get these videos out earlier. I'm gonna go do that. All right, and you brothers out there, please hold me accountable. You people that do watch, make sure if you don't see me getting on, then hit me up, man, because I don't run from rebukes, man. I love rebukes. But for scripture, Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Which are those two fucking assholes peeing on the damn fire hydrant? This is Proverbs chapter 21 verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Out there, that is the congregation of the dead. This world is the congregation of the dead. That man who sat there and fucking pissed, and then fucking pissed on the fire hydrant, and when someone asks him, okay, what are you doing? Why are you pissing on the fire hydrant like a dog? He's like, oh, you're not supposed to be up. Right? Which, that's almost fucking comedy, man. But he's gonna die. He's gonna be nuked. And if he has a daughter, his daughter's gonna become someone's wife, man. Moving on, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not stranger concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice insomuch as ye are partakers of Mashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. Which, a lot of people, right, who don't have the Spirit upon them to, Spirit of the hopeful elect, dealing with something like this, they'll be like, man, I think I've gone too far. I think I'm reading the Bible too much. I think I'm doing too much. I think the Lord, He doesn't want me to do this. I think I need to go back into the world and start celebrating birthdays and Christmases. No, this is nothing strange, man. Everything happens because Yahweh wills to happen, pertaining mostly to 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6 to 8. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth, the poor out of the dust and sets them upon the pillars above princes. So we know that all these things are, they're not just random occurrences of chance. Okay, and that guy right there was just a reminder to tell me who the 2/3 are and how easy it could be for me to get up in there. You know how easy it is for me to get fucked up. Something bad can happen to me and I've heard stories, man. Like I've heard stories about cops can pull a Jake off the side of the street. The guy didn't do anything, and the cops freaking raped him, gang raped him, and then after that they put him in a holding cell. I mean, they let him go later, but the damage is already done, man. You know how easy that is? That can happen to me, man. It can happen to any man, and that kind of thing will really fuck up a man. You might get high off of drugs or something. You might, start getting high. You might even kill yourself, man. But moving on, this is don't want to go too long. Psalm chapter 18, verse 27. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, but will bring down high looks. For thou wilt light my candle. Yahweh, my power, will lighten my darkness. Will enlighten my darkness. Which, that's what we all deal with, man, in this society, man. This world is complete darkness. It's complete wickedness. And we are all afflicted, Even those of us who may not have a job yet, going to school at the moment, we're all still afflicted to serve in these Esau's jobs and have to fucking study for a goddamn test for something that I'm never going to use in my life. Dealing with freaking house shit, having to clean up the same house over and over and over again and shit, fucking dealing with bugs. Like, I swear I hate goddamn bugs. I swear, hopefully in the kingdom there's no bugs or ants or rodents or anything, man, because this stuff vexes me to my core. I cannot stand bugs in my house. Moving on. This is Matthew chapter 5. Verse 6, blessed are they which hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Which that's what we do here, man. We hunger and thirst after righteousness. I can say that I believe I try to do that to the best of my ability. I'm not perfect at the moment, but I try to thirst after this word. Hear the brothers' breakdowns. Try to get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. True wisdom, knowledge, understanding, not just worldly things, but of priestly things, of spiritual things as well. But that also goes to show you that man is not blessed because he isn't seeking righteousness. The hell, right? What kind of righteousness is it to take a leak on someone's freaking front porch, man? Not really front porch, but like front area, like by the fire hydrant, like in front of someone's house in public. Okay, I don't care if it's at night. That's freaking nasty, man. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause and then come right back. Okay, we're back. So this is Matthew chapter 7. No, I didn't mean to bring that one. Yep, I want Romans chapter 12, verse 17. Recompense to no man, evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men. Verse 18, if it be possible, as much as it lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Um, we're not. So like, he pissed on our fire hydrant. I'm not gonna go all the way down to the goddamn projects where he probably lives, or in Brownsville, look for this guy's house, and then go piss in front of his house. Okay, that's foolishness. That's freaking madness. Okay, that guy, he could be crazy. He could have a knife or something. I may have to kill him or something, man. I may have to hurt him to survive, man. I'm not doing all that, you know. But Jake out here, um, will tell you, oh, if he pees on your lawn, pees on your fire hydrant in front of your house, you should go out there and beat him up. You know, you should kill him for that. No. Now, if it was on our property, I would be 100% correct. But technically, that fire hydrant is city property. So, I mean, who gives a fuck? Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. Um, going back into that guy out there, he probably believes in God, probably doesn't, but you really can't serve two masters. You got some people in this world that say that they're of the scriptures, that they love the scriptures, but then they also they celebrate Mother's Day and celebrate Christmas and all these pagan religions, which that's going into that. But you see that guy's completely swallowed up by the world and worldly desires, man. He's probably a bug out Jake. I mean, what kind of fucking spirit do you have to have upon you to piss on in front of someone's house in the middle of the night? Like, don't you care if someone walks around, like a little kid could be riding his bike and he's seeing a dingling hanging out, and like, come on, man, come on. These people, what they serve? They serve themselves, man. Death to you, 2/3. All blessings, honor, glory be to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. All right. That's all I got. Shalom.